Well, good evening, my friends. We're here at the evening. I record this. I think it is, what time is it? It's about 8 in the evening. It might be morning when you watch. It might be night or afternoon. I don't know. Let me play something on my beloved Martin guitar. Mama, mama, in your arms of love, in your arms I feel complete, in your arms the love I hear. Wind is blowing, the leaves making noise, nothing to achieve, just being here and now, just being anyhow, not doing nothing, just being now. No, here he is again. Well, by now, you know my name is Andreas. Well, my dad named me that. And I haven't changed my name yet. I wanted to record something else. Loneliness or not. I wanted to share something I thought about loneliness and how it is. Maybe it is not the complete guide of how loneliness arises, but how it can arise. You act, behave a certain way, and somebody says, "Oh my, I love you," and it's not reaching you. Why would that be? Because if you are displaying an inauthentic part, then what they love is not you. And when they say they love you, you can say inside, and you might, well, if you would know who I am, you wouldn't love me, or you don't know who I am, you don't love me. As a side note, one of my teachers, Byron Katie, she says, her friend says, "Oh, I love you." And Katie says, "No, you don't. Until you love your cancer, you don't know what love is. If I do something that you deem not right, you throw me out just like, no, I don't love you." Love is unconditional, and everything has a right to exist, and that includes your cancer. And I'm not saying, or she didn't say, I think, when I remember correctly, is don't try to do whatever you want, I mean, but come from love and not from fear or hate or dislike. And you may choose to swallow a clever tablet and the cancer will go forever, hopefully. But don't come from hate. Now, we love the one that walked the walk, and all I know is when Kate went to the doctor and he said, "You have cancer." And the next week he says, "I don't understand, but it's gone." And she says to me and to the doctor, and that was good news too. Loving what is, you see. God does not always wear pink, or sometimes she even drop kicks you. Mother's grace. When I lost my house, my friend says Mother's grace. When I got a new one, Mother's grace. But that's what I wanted to share with you, especially in authenticity. Lately in life, I like to show transparency and authenticity so people know who I am. I think they know. And if they say, "I love you," I can feel maybe acceptance towards that, because, well, if they by now not hate me, then they might. Authenticity has to do with that. If you constantly behind that mask, that persona, you will never be touched by something that you may deeply desire. And loneliness is a breeding ground for depression. It can be, and that's what we are facing these days. Not depression, I don't know that, but there's an epidemic in loneliness of unbelievable dimensions. Every other person in the US, and I'm not making this up, you can look at the general of doctors or surgeons for the United States, he's saying. So I just would like to perhaps help a little in that department. What do you have to lose? Well, thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you listen again, and have a good evening, and namaste. Bye-bye.